What's going on, guys? It's the Outcasts, and welcome back to episode 7 of the TKI series. This episode is just another episode of a bunch of random clips because you guys seem to really love those for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, shout out to TKI for allowing us to basically make videos and allowing for this series to happen. So make sure to go check them out. We have their Discord link in the description. It is fixed. It's been fixed since last episode because I saw some of you guys were complaining about it not working, so it is now fixed. But if you're new to this series, make sure to go watch episode 1 through 7. Should be in the top right now. There should be a little eye icon in the top right with a playlist with every single episode in it, so make sure to go watch that. And the server just recently wiped too, so if you want a server that recently wiped, make sure to come and join here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Remember to leave a like if you're new, and don't forget to subscribe. Now onto the video. Here's one of the first little clips that we have, and we're taming rock golems because we didn't realize we didn't really have that much good in defense for our base, in case somebody was to fob up on us. So we went over to Rag whenever it was very low pop, so really late at night, found two 140 rock golems, and tamed them, but the rock golems kept glitching and going completely out of the trap, as you can see here, which I don't know why. It was a little bit annoying, but we still got him tamed. So after getting him back in the trap, I put down the cannon and started to fire on him, and that time it registered. There's multiple times where it did not register, so we wasted a lot of cannons on them, but we didn't really care because it's so easy to tame rock golems on ARK now. And then literally about 2 minutes after we got him in the trap and started firing, he went down. It was just the easiest thing. So here is his stats on base. I think it was about 42 into health, if you guys want to know the stats, and 30 something into, no, it was like 26 into melee. But yeah, it wasn't the best, but there were still golems, so we weren't really worrying. After that golem was down, we came over and found another 140 literally right next to the one that we were taming. So we put down a little trap for this one, and we had a little bit of an advantage because we used the terrain to help us out with that one. But we went ahead and tamed up the next rock golem. Here's the part where I said that we used the terrain to our advantage. We put a gate down right there, and we put a gate behind him. But then we quickly realized that he could literally just get right over it. We thought that we had him perfectly trapped, and then he just jumped right out of it. So that is an issue that I've seen with golems. I don't really know how or why they do this, but it's a little bit annoying. But anyways, it doesn't really matter because golems are extremely easy to tame. So I feel like maybe ARK threw that in on purpose. We then quickly began to realize that the trap wasn't going to work. So my friend thought of a different kind of method that we could use, and that's the bird method, where you aggro him on a bird and just hover right there. And I put a cannon up here, and it was actually working. I hit the snow owl a few times with the cannon, as you can see right there, but it didn't really seem to hurt it that much. But anyways, this method worked very well, as we got it and it did not move, and it got knocked out right there. Here's another clip from back at base. We were hatching some tech rexes right here, and just know these have no stat mutations at all, nothing, and these are the stats on hatch right here. Really good melee and really good health, but we could do boss fights with these easily. In this next clip, we went over to Aberration on some manas and worked on getting some reapers. I don't really have that much footage of us getting the reapers, but I came up here to the surface and started farming some of the drops just to see what I could get, because we were a little bit low on BPs and we didn't really have a good way of getting them. So I came up to Ab after we had a decent mana line going and got a good amount of BPs for our tribe. After about 10 minutes of farming these drops, because they take a good while, this is about all that we got from them. Wasn't really that much. So, I was here for probably a good hour until we got some pretty decent BPs. Here's another clip from Aberration on here. This is one of the better drops that we came across. But unfortunately, my mana just decided that he wanted to just leave me. So he just started jumping away. And this was the one where I got the good BP for once. It was a flak BP that we needed. Luckily, my movement speed was so high that I could outrun the Reaper. But I literally had no clue where my mana went, as he literally just flew away. And it was kind of making me a little bit mad, because I'm just sitting here trying to farm. Luckily there's nobody else down here though, that could really fight me and try to take all the BPs. So luckily, I was lucky because of that and didn't lose them all. Here was the very first red drop that we found, so I was a little bit hyped over that, because we were not finding any good drops except for that one yellow. Luckily, this one had a pretty decent BP. It was a racer platform saddle. Even though it was apprentice, it was still 52 armor, so that was an amazing saddle that actually really helped us out. And here's the bad part about this. So we logged off for the night after farming for a very long time. In fact, I purposely spammed a ton of cliff platforms to make sure that we would not get raided that night. I was up to probably 4 AM working on it, and I log on and check Discord, and everybody's saying that our base is gone and everything's just gone. So I log on and see all of this. So yeah, we got pretty much destroyed, but that wasn't really going to stop us from quitting on here. So we quickly got a raid kit that you get whenever you get raided. Just hooks you up with a little bit of stuff. It's not overpowered, and then you get 3 days of PvE. So we were taking advantage of that. For some reason, they did not kill my Bloodstalker. Everything was killed except for my Bloodstalker, which doesn't really make sense, and they also left a bed and a generator. So we were a little confused, but we still had the 2 hanging towers over there with all of the turrets and stuff on it. So we disassembled all of those, took all the turrets down, and had about 100k turret ammo on it, which really helped us out. So we went around looking for another base area to go build in, and actually this took a few hours because we did not know really where to go, because almost all the base spots were all taken. But eventually we did find one, and we were looking at it. We were like, we don't really want to build there. It's like, we just didn't know. So we then went to RAG, looking at some spots over there. Just couldn't find any good spots to build at. So eventually we found a spot, which I'm not saying. You guys will have to figure that out in the next episode. If I put it in the next episode, I'm not even sure yet, because we don't really want to give out our brand new base spot, because that's the main reason why we got raided here, because we've been making videos on it, and we thought that our base was good, but it was just too easy to raid. Here's a little clip of us taking some of the ammo out of the turrets. This was the easiest way that I found, and the raid kit gives you a Quetzal, so that kind of helped out a lot. So we were quickly getting a lot of ammo out of there, and this took a very long time because we had so much ammo in those turrets. But anyways, this raid on us is not going to stop us from quitting this server. So this server is a really good server, and we've always loved it. So, you know, we're never going to quit, really, no matter what, even if that means we keep getting wiped, because I get to make videos for you guys on this and you guys seem to love them. So I'll just keep doing what you guys love. If you guys want some more PvP or anything, put it in the description down below, and I'll try to work on that a little bit better. But yeah, here's another clip of us picking up the rest of our spam, because we needed it, and if we move base locations we have to pick up all of our stuff, which sucks. But I mean, whatever, it didn't really matter. We needed the spam anyways. So this, again, we were probably here taking stuff back and forth for maybe a good 2 to 3 hours just getting to our new base spot, but it was definitely worth it in the end. But here's our last little base tour that I did. I did not get the inside, but we just changed up the inside a little bit, made it look a little bit better. But this is the last base tour that I have. It's not the best video, but it kind of shows you how our base looked. So we had 2 hanging towers right here that were completely done, and we were working on a 3rd one down at the end. This entire thing was covered in spam. I did not get that on video, unfortunately. And we had tons of elos, tons of exceeds, 2 hanging towers right there. The entire turret wall was completely finished, built all the way up. And then we had a hanging tower right there, and we built 2 more on the opposite side, which I did not show. But that is pretty much our base tour. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a very kind of boring video to really put out, but I know that you guys just like the random stuff. So I just went ahead, threw a bunch of random stuff in here. In this clip, we were uploading everything to get it all to our new base. We found that this was the best method to do it because everything was very heavy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe. And also on our next video, we'll be doing this next video will be a crazy video. We will not be making any money on it. So if you see any ads on it, just know that is from the copyright claim that's copyrighted it. So if you would like to donate, there's a join button on our channel next to the subscribe button. All you have to do is click it once. It is $1.99, just $2 for the whole month. And you get exclusive access to different kind of perks, like you can get stuff set up next to your name, but mainly it really helps support our channel for that video that would not be paying us. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.